Hello and hi everyone. Thank you guys so much for joining in. It is me, Magical Matthias, and I am going to be doing something a little bit different today. Today I am going to be doing a comparison between 18-inch dolls. So I've got Maritza from American Girl, who I pre-ordered, who I ordered in January prior to her being on back order, and today in June she just got here. So that's her. She's $110. You get a doll and a book. And then behind her, I have Our Generation. So that is Willow from Our Generation. You can get those dolls at Target. You can find them on Target.com. But I think I got her for $17 because they do sales all the time. But I think normally she's maybe $30. But with that doll, you get a doll with articulation, actually, allegedly. I'm curious. I haven't seen it yet. And 2 outfits. Like, I think it's a sleepover vibe, I'm not sure. But I'll go ahead and get started with Maritza. And also, you guys, if you, I'm gonna just go ahead and do a quick little review of these 2 dolls, give you a full-on overview, just because I bought them both at the same, I bought them both at the same time. She was $110, like I said. She is absolutely gorgeous. And then in the second half of my video, I'm going to kind of just let you know if I feel like she's worth it. And also, if you're curious of any interest in the 18-inch doll world, a lot of people don't get it, and I'll kind of explain why I am interested, at least, or why I understand people's interest. So this is Maritza. I have not read her book yet, but she is part of the World by Us collection that American Girl has recently released. And I think they're really fantastic. They're trying to age up the dolls themselves because they used to be 9 years old and now they're 13. So this one is 13. So they're, I guess, in 8th grade or so, 7th or 8th grade, and they're current day kids. So a lot of them previously, or what they had been known for at American Girl, were historical dolls to teach you about history. But this is to show kids what you can do now. So these girls, I haven't read this book yet, but Maritza is, she's Hispanic, she's half Bolivian and I think half Mexican, and she is very athletic, loves soccer. I really don't know anything else about her just yet, but she's really cute. I did read part of Evette's book, but I was really just like not vibing with it, which I'll get into Evette later on in the second half of the video. So it's gonna be a little bit of a lengthy video, but it'll be just a quick little review of her, Willow, and then I'll go in on the American Girl. So she has really beautiful, super duper long curly hair that if you're a kid, you're probably gonna tangle it, so maybe braid it. But it's beautiful. It reminds me of Kanani's, who is also a favorite. But it does have a few little auburn highlights, which I do know her Tia in the book, something about her Tia has auburn highlights. I have no idea, which means aunt, by the way. And she is super beautiful. She has the Joss sculpt. So allegedly you can use Joss's hearing aids with her, but I don't really know how to put them in properly, maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not having much luck whenever I try. She has really beautiful brown eyes that they're just really deep, they're not too dark, and then beautiful painted lashes along the sides. She also has some lipstick. So the lashes that are painted along the side, they will still be there whenever you close your doll's eye. So that's like kind of the new feature. She has updated eyebrows, it's super cute. But basically, whenever you pay $110 and wait 7 months, you get this doll with this book in this outfit. Okay, I ordered her accessories. Her accessories came in January. I have no idea where they are, but I will say these shoes are adorable. These leggings are leggings. Should not count this as pants. Like, this does not justify nothing anyways. So I love the leggings. They're cute. The top, cute for athleisure. If you're in for like a Lululemon moment, I like it. And then her book, I like the art. It's interesting. They're changing it a little bit. I kind of wish we would go in a little bit of a different direction, like combine the 2 vibes of the art styles of like the old historical dolls and the new modern girls, but we're getting in that direction. So that is Miss Maritza. You get your doll in your book. It is $110 plus shipping and tax. You can usually get free shipping if you pay over $145, so usually just get the accessories or get an outfit or something. Outfits like this cost around $40, so that's a look right there for you. $40 for that little outfit. It is super cute. I love all the sparkles. And then you can also do a create your own doll. So there's a lot to offer with American Girl. So I love all that. But let's go ahead and let's move on to our generation. Oh my gosh, I didn't knock over anything. How? So this is Willow. Like I said, I paid $17 for her. She was on sale. She's normally like $30 or something. I don't know. But with Willow, it says that your doll is posable, the arms and legs are flexible. She comes with a little book that says the most fantabulous pajama party ever, featuring Willow, your doll. And they actually have a semi-decent face. I did not like these dolls before, but they actually have a really decent face now. So Willow comes in like a full look. She has tights, shoes, a dress, this little necklace that's actually really metal, and then a bow. She has a little bunny. She has like a sleepover set with like a toothbrush, toothpaste, little bag, a little pajama outfit. Like, you get a lot for the $30 that this doll was originally, and like I said, I only paid $17. I am curious to see like this articulation. I don't quite get it, because with American Girl you get a ball joint in those hinges, which give you a lot of mobility. But these dolls, they actually only have like a hinge that goes forward and back, but because it's like a soft plastic and there's wire, they can move to the side. I think, I don't know. But on the back of the box, there's like a lot of stuff about our generation, and I will kind of, I'll say they're pretty good, honestly. They have a lot. They're really taking whatever American Girl is giving you and cutting the costs and putting it out for everyone. So if you haven't looked at this line, they've really stepped a lot of things up. The clothes, the quality is lesser. It's not quite as magical, fantabulous, but another good example of an American Girl outfit was the Luciana outfit. I totally forgot to show you guys this. I think it was like $40. You got, like, that's a lot of good pieces. It's $40, it's expensive, but you can really see that they like put that quality effort into those pieces. She's super cute. I like her. I'll get her out of the box, and then really quick before I do that, I'll show you something else that they have, because I also got her an outfit. But these outfits, they're like $12-ish. They usually have them on sale for our generation. They will also fit your 18-inch doll, pretty much all of them. The outfits, you get, I mean, a few pieces. This one has a jacket shirt, a pair of shorts, a stuffed animal, a clock, pajama shoes. It's super cute. And also, side note, if anybody has that doll, this doll right here, it's so pretty, but they've stopped using that face mold, and I want one with that face mold so bad, but I can't find one anywhere. But that's like sloth pajamas, $12-13. That's a pretty good deal for all of those pieces. Also, another thing that they offer is glitter girls. So we all have seen the Welly Wishers. They're cute. They came out with a boy, whatever. It looks just like Ashlyn. But there are also Welly Wisher vibes for our generation, and that is the glitter girls. Glitter girls are like $20, so a lot more affordable, and they're also a lot more durable. So I'll say these guys, they are really cool. This is what I think the joints are like in our generation. They're kind of just like a flexible plastic, but they're highly durable. So if you've got a toddler who wants an American Girl doll, Glitter Girls is the way to start, I believe. They offer a large variety of diversity. So this is Ducky. She's actually kind of hard to find, unless you're in like Alabama for whatever reason. I was like traveling there and they had like 7 million, and I was like, should I get another one? I don't know. But I love her. She's so cute. I love the seafoam hair, but they also have some that have like normal color hair as well. These are, like I said, about $20. Sometimes you can find them for $10 on Amazon. Outfits, same price pretty much as the Ours generation. So these are like $7 on sale sometimes, but they go up to like $15. But there's a lot of little pieces in their outfits. You get a pair of shoes, a pair of socks, a skirt, and a top. But that's what you get with that. Let me go ahead and get our generation doll out of the box, and I'll be right back. All Alrighty, so we have got Willow out of the box. She's so cute, honestly. So for an affordable price, this is honestly a fantastic deal. Checking that mobility as far as that like posable situation, it seems like they took the same idea as the Welly Wisher. Well, I mean, sorry, pardon, the Glitter Girl. But because it's larger, it doesn't work, and also because it's a cloth body, it doesn't have that resistance. So like these guys have a hard body, so they actually can hold the resistance in that pose because the armature is inside of there that has like stability. And in these, the OGs or whatever they're called, our generation, hey sorry, my cat wants to say hi. They don't have that, so they're just kind of like here, and you can kind of mold it, but it is still that same hinge joint on a cloth body. So it's not like, it's actually like, it's not holding anything. Like it's not gonna bend and hold. It doesn't quite work. I would say if they're gonna try to do that vibe, they should maybe do the hard body, which it actually would open up another world for them. So then they could have, you know, a waterproof doll. But I would say if they do that, remove that blinky eye, because honestly, I don't really think kids care that much. It is part of that like comfort doll aesthetic, but I feel like if you wanted to make this waterproof and do all of this that you're trying to do it properly, you know what I mean? But she does have really nice hair. So for that, a really affordable price, I'm shocked that she has like this much, like this is legit saran. Like I'm pretty sure this is saran hair. Like how can we get this much saran hair, 2 outfits, a book, toothbrush, stuffed animal, like what, for $17 but normally $30. So it's a great deal, you guys. But this outfit is pretty cute that she comes in. The shoes in general, they're vaguely ugly. The whole fashion in general for our generation is vaguely ugly. I will say that American Girl has like a step up as far as the like fashion sense, because they have such a wide variety, but there's a lot to choose from with our generation still. There's still a lot of separate pieces that you can use. Maybe, I don't know, I don't really have a lot. But I don't really like this look. Her second look that she comes with is pretty cheap feeling. I made this little custom Disney ILY and she's so cute. I love these. This is what they should produce. So like this had that hard body, blah, blah, blah. So these are the pants. They're huge. They're really cheap feeling. They feel like scrubs. The shirt, kind of just the same. It feels like something that you get at a grocery store for a doll. I don't know. And then the shoes, they're actually pretty cute. Like they're little bunny slippers. I might use those. I kind of like them. But it's a good second situation for like the price. All of this is so fantastic. You get this little bag to put all of her little toothbrush and toothpaste in. But for all of this, $30 normally is not that bad. And on sale for $17 is fantastic. Are there some things they can improve on? Absolutely. But for the price point, you cannot beat that. That's a lot of fantastic things. Especially whenever you compare things like American Girl, which you get just the doll, the outfit, and the book, and it's $110 plus that additional wait time for whatever reason. Now is the part of the video where I will kind of go into comparing the brands. The reason for that back order, I'm aware, is because the leggings were apparently staining the dolls. So they had to change something. I'm not sure what they've changed, but I hope that they have changed it because I have not removed her leggings yet. But that's the reasons for their back orders on these guys. Looking and comparing the two, are there some quality differences? Absolutely. American Girl has just the sturdiness of the doll is pretty good. The mobility in the arms really does add a lot to that playtime. Like having just a doll that can go here and here limits you to being like, hello, how are you? Versus like, oh, hi everybody. You know, like they kind of do need that mobility. And the legs, I don't think it's as necessary in the legs, but definitely at least in the arms. With American Girl, their hair is wigs. So you're able to put a lot of hair on there. the quality of the hair is something that they really need to look into because there are so many options and it is so simple for them to improve on the quality of their wigs. Does this look beautiful? Is it ultra fine hair so that it looks slightly realistic on this doll? Absolutely. But you have to keep in mind that the length of this hair is not going to be manageable for a child. While they love that, because of the quality, it's not going to be manageable. You need a thicker, coarser quality of hair. I'm going to just go really quickly into Evette because I'm sure that a few people who may have Evette are like, what do I do with Evette's hair? Because she is another part of the World by Us collection. She's amazing. I love the idea of her character. Reading in the books that she is biracial, seeing the character is so cute, but I just wish that maybe even in the images, it seems like they maybe her skin tone was darker. That at the very least would have improved the translation of that character. Or just as simple as using another face mold. Josefina mold is so overused right now that children aren't going to see this and resonate with any type of race. So maybe what if we had done your traditional Addie mold, but done it in the lighter skin tone? There are a lot of different things that you could have done that you didn't quite do. But with that being said, let's talk about her hair. What they did do is they really provided a new texture. That's what they were trying to go for, was that really thick curly hair that is just bouncy. You see it in like it reminds me of like Riverdance. Like, I understand the vibe and I see the character in my mind of what they were going for. However, in execution in the doll world, it was not executed properly, and they're very aware of that. However, they're doing nothing about it. They're telling the employees to tell us to just scrunch the hair up and blah, blah, blah. Don't worry about it getting so dry at the ends that it looks ridiculous. Like, they are not saying anything about it. They should have recalled the doll and produced another quality of fiber for the hair. I'll show you guys my Hearts for Hearts Lorice doll, which has an interesting textured hair, which could have translated the character well, but they made it unmanageable for kids. And you're selling a product for children, so they have to keep that in mind, because if you're selling a product for children, children have to be able to play with that product. If your main purpose is hair play for an American Girl doll, which is predominantly what it is, you have to be able to play with the hair. As simple as that. If you have instructions on how to actually care for ringlet curls, you have to have an idea and plan for whatever you were going for here that did not work out properly. Give me 1 second. Alrighty, so you may be wondering why my Evette's hair looks a little bit different than everybody else's, because mine, whenever I took it out, I realized immediately. It's a decent quality of hair. She actually seems to have the same fiber of hair as Maritza. However, the way that they treated it, is that the right past tense? Whatever, was incorrect. It seems like they just fried it to the point to where it would stay in a form to where they could sell the product, and they didn't quite think of anything further. And I think once they started taking the photos online and staging things, they kind of started to realize that. But for my Evette, I had to take all of her hair down, brush wash, straighten everything. Then I re-crimped and curled everything just so she had that like wild texture, fun vibe, but you can still actually run your fingers through it. Does it look great? Absolutely not. Do I love it? But I like the character. I like the idea of her. She is fun. Something they could have done is just a simple crimped texture. This, I think that was my cat sneezing, I don't know, or a ghost, I don't know. But it is a simple crimped texture that's still soft. You can still run your fingers through it, but it's not crazy fried at the ends. This one kind of is, because it's like 10 years old, but this is, if you guys had the Hearts for Hearts dolls, they're kind of like the OG archetype for welly wishers that nobody talks about, but this is Lorice. They're super cute, but this hair could have easily been translated to whatever was going on here. But it was not. We're not talking about that anymore. Goodbye. Thank you, girl. You were fantastic. We love you. But our generation, you can see that you're paying for a $12 outfit. Like, this is one of the Disney ILY dolls that I just kind of customized. I dyed her hair some different colors and just had fun. And the shoe is plastic. It works for a younger demographic. These all work for younger demographics. They're super cute, super, super sweet, but I definitely say, I don't really know, honestly. I think as far as quality, theoretically you get more quality with American Girl, but you're definitely paying for it. And that is how they're able to kind of bring you in, I guess. It's like the idea of a child's first designer thing. And once they have that taste, it's like their first Louis Vuitton bag, you know? They find it as a comforting luxury item. So I definitely understand them raising in value over time, etc., etc. But as far as if you're buying right now and you're like, what will I get the most for the least price? Definitely just go to Target, get an Our Generation doll, get one of the glitter girls. But if you're looking for something that will retain value over time, American Girl, of course. However, you just have to keep in mind, if you're wanting that classic American Girl from the 90s, that is gone. The target demographic for American Girl is pretty much the exact same target demographic for Our Generation. It's just a wide variety of dolls with a wide variety of looks that you may be able to attach yourself to and then find modern clothes. It's not that history lesson that it used to be, and that's something that I had to realize because it really upset me whenever I would have these issues where I would go to the store and they would just like completely disregard me because I can only assume it's because I'm a guy, but they're kind of just like straight up rude at me in my store. They're straight up rude. And I spend a lot of money there, why? I don't know. But it's not even just them at the store, it's the company itself. They don't quite understand that they have the potential to inspire children in ways that other companies can't. Because for me, the way I was introduced to American Girl was in a library. I met Addie Walker through her book because her book showed me a different look into what I was learning about in school, an area that was completely left out of my history book, honestly. And you see slavery through a 9-year-old girl's eyes. It's a hard book to get through in 3rd grade, but the lessons that you learn are so rewarding because of it. You're so attached to that doll because you've read her journey. You want to protect her. You want to comfort her. She is a comfort item. That's what 18-inch dolls are. They are comfort items. So American Girl having that high price point, they need to retain the value of that comfort, which they don't, unfortunately, because whenever you contact them now, customer service is overseas and the people who are here dealing with it just don't even care. So I had a doll that was in limbo for 7 months and the best I got was I'm sorry, we'll mail you a gift card, which didn't come. So I'm not really sure. But there's definitely a potential in the market that we should all probably figure out. But I want to hear from you guys. I know I've got a lot of American Girl stands out there, so I really want to hear from you guys. What's your story with American Girl? How did you learn about American Girl? Is it something that's maybe a family bonding thing? Because I totally understand that. It is a nostalgic bonding thing for me and my grandma. We dress like a doll and put it on our couch for each season, and it's just something that brings us together. And it's something that whenever I was a kid, I wasn't allowed to have that at my house. So grandma and I had to like hide it. And it's just a little secret that's magical, that is just you caring, you know? And I still love it. It's still something that will always attach me to my grandma, even long after she's gone. But yeah, I'm always gonna love American Girl, but I definitely feel like they're missing the mark right now. Let me know what you guys think. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Magical Matthias out.